Okay. Is there, and you've given us a lot of information, but what about the numbers? What does it really look like? Where are we at as far as unemployment in Meigs County, and where are we at as far as actual job growth?
In September of this year, the numbers just came out, and we have 600 people, according to ODJFS, that are unemployed in the county. That was 1,200 people in September 10 years ago. And those are small, but we want to make sure all those 600 have opportunities to get jobs. We've actually, as I mentioned, we have more people working now than we did 10 years ago. And Vinton County has a few more, but Athens, Gallia, and our neighboring counties have thousands less people working. So those are great things for us. And our labor force, which is how many people actually working for jobs, has stayed steady, while the counties around us have lost people in the labor force who've either moved or quit looking for work. So statistically, we're doing very, very well, and we're very proud of that.
That's great. And definitely Meigs County is moving forward.
And another good sign of that is just talking to merchants. Merchants will tell you things are good. People are spending money. People have money to spend. They're buying things. As I mentioned, our sales tax revenues for this year are just a little bit up over last year, which was a very good year. And I also want to plug one more thing, if I could, for all our folks out there. You know, as we get in the holiday season, please shop locally. Please try to buy locally. It's not a cardinal sin to buy off Amazon or go to the mall, but when you can buy locally, this is a great opportunity to do it for our merchants.
I don't think people realize, and I'm down here in Pomeroy all the time, so I'm in the shops, and a lot of them advertise with me. So I see what goes through. I see the buses that come in. I see the people that come in from out of town. But talk a little bit about what the shops in Pomeroy do as far as bringing people in.
You know, absolutely. And for merchants, depending on which one, 30 to 50% of their annual revenue comes during Christmas season. That's how important it is. And anybody who doesn't think that people shop downtown, come down on the first Monday in November when they have the open houses, and you'll see cars and shoppers from all over Ohio and West Virginia coming to Meigs County to shop, to eat, to spend money. Folks love Meigs County from outside, and we want to make sure we build that same pride internally, what the great things we have here. Folks are just amazed, come to our stores, look at the river, and it's something we sometimes take for granted.
What some of our viewers may not know is that term "obnoxiously proud" came from you.
Well,
that was something that Perry started. And tell us a little bit about that. Why should we be obnoxiously proud?
We have so many assets here that we tend locally to just kind of overlook, that folks from outside the area come here and think, wow, what a view of the river. You know, our streets, our vistas, our views, our shops here that we have are just unique and bigger than many of the bigger cities that we have. And we're also known as a friendly community for both our citizens and our merchants. One more thing we want to ask for all you folks that locally that do shop downtown during our open houses, if you see somebody you don't know, just assume they're from outside the area and make an extra effort to help point out where a restaurant is or where else to shop, and be nice to them so they become ambassadors for Meigs County as well and bring other shoppers here. So we have so much to be proud of, and sometimes we overlook that and forget how good we have it here.
Again, be obnoxiously proud of Meigs County. That has been, and I thank you for coming today. Thank you for telling us a little bit about what's going on in Meigs County, because I know that there has been, and you're always going to have people who are naysayers on everything, but wanted to bring some of the facts out and where we really are as far as employment and job growth, and there is development here. I mean, you can see that right now in Tuppers Plains, as you said. There's other areas that there's things in development that you can't quite talk about yet, but there's things always working and moving in Meigs County, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this. This is about an overall goal that I've had for a long time that I wanted to do, and it's about Meigs Forward, and that's what we're going to talk. We're going to call this program. It's what we're going to focus on when I do these. We'll also have some other things going on as far as the newscasts go, but I want to really show that we are moving forward. So, I urge you to keep moving forward so we can make tomorrow better than today.